plane for come, and the plane, as we see, the plane they go come slowly. Slowly it come for come at the end point. Usai the president, when His Excellency Lieutenant General Abdul Fattah al-Burhan, Abdul Rahman al-Burhan, when the president of Transitional Sovereign Council of Sudan, they go come down. And when these presidents they come, it is going to be received by our own president, President Dr. Julius Maada Bio. Currently, President Bio team up from far. They watch for see, let the plane stop. The wheels of the plane, they gradually stop as the plane they go closer for reach an end point. The wheels of the plane gradually they stop as the plane they go closer for reach an end point. As we can see, the traffic controller they give sign, they control as to how the plane for stop. The wheels gradually they stop, gradually they go down, the wheels gradually they go down. We go make way for see the president of the Transitional Council, the Transitional Sovereign Council of Sudan. So viewers, now this currently they happen now the Freetown International Airport. As you see, so viewers, from the far side we see the Minister of Foreign Affairs, who is no less a person but Timothy Kaba, and also the resident minister for the Northwest region, Alhaji Bon Wuri, and also other dignitaries. They come forward for come receive as protocol demands. The Minister of Foreign Affairs, 9 days before, 9 team up frontier, they wait for the presidents of the Transitional Sovereign Council of Sudan for they come down, they receive them. Whilst now the entrance of the presidential terminal, President Bio team up there for wait for receive the presidents of the Transitional Sovereign Council of Sudan. And President Bio in one no come, but it come with his wife, when our First Lady Fatima Bio. Now then two will get for receive President of the Sovereign Council of Sudan. After we, the Foreign Minister and the Chief Minister and the Minister of the Northwest region and also of other dignitaries and even Paramount Chief Nayaso Godom receive the Transitional Sovereign Council President of Sudan. And also at the back of the dignitaries where they receive this president from Sudan, we get the National Dance Troupe where they play the local sound using the local drums for showcase the Sierra Leonean culture and for receive the guests where the country gets today. So gradually the handler they go to the door of the plane. We go able make the president come down, the Sudan Transitional Sovereign Council president come down. This handler now the step Usai go able make the president come up the plane and come down. The handler gradually they go very close, whilst the airport authority staff them. Then they spread the red carpet well for make this particular event a momentous one for say Sierra Leone as a country when it comes to welcoming guests. The delegation don't come down. The delegation now then first come down before the Sudan transitional leader, sovereign transitional leader, they come down. So you can see President Bio and First Lady Fatima Bio don't come at the entrance of the plane for receive the Sudanese transitional sovereign council leader.
Open up, please.
And the little girl we all the little girl hold the bouquet, where this bouquet now for hand over to the Sudanese leader. Well, gradually is coming down. This is President, His Excellency Lieutenant General Abdul Fattah al-Burhan, Abdul Rahman al-Burhan. They shake hands with President Bio and you see the smile and they collect the bouquet from the little girl. Collect, well, the President of the Sudanese Transitional Sovereign Council leader don't collect the bouquet. And here President Bio, and they about the move the two leaders of different countries, that is Sudan and Sierra Leone. They are moving to the stage where the guard of honor is going to be performed. Then they move to the stage. President Bio and the Sudanese leader don't come to the stage. Outside the guard of honor will be performed. The anthem of the Sudanese people. Now the national anthem for the both nations done and the guard of honor they on now. The guard of honor.
Your Excellency the President of the Republic of Sudan and Commander-in-Chief of the Sudanese Armed Forces, Guard of Honor provided by detachment of 15 Infantry Battalion of 3 Infantry Brigade, comprised 6 officers, 96 men, and the regimental band, commanded by I, Major Usman Kamara, formed up, ready for your inspection, sir.
So the two presidents, Sierra Leonean presidents and the Sudanese presidents, about to inspect as protocol demands. Both presidents, then they work out with the delegation, inspecting the soldiers wait him up to give the guard of honor. Sweet melody, the playing at the back. The inspection still lay on with President Bio and the Sudanese leader moving around, whilst the Sudanese leader and the President Bio inspecting. The soldiers were there today for the guard of honor, and the military band there at the back, they give low melodious sound for make this guard of honor colorful. When you look at the procession of the people who they inspect, including President Bio and the other men, it really shows that they all get a military background, because the state phases, the work is just the same. Tells you about the universal language of the military itself. The military out there in Sudan and that of Sierra Leone. That tells that the military itself has universal language, which all of them speak and all of them can understand. Looking at the state phases, where they move with the two presidents and then security them, tells that indeed all of those that are inspecting the soldiers that are here today for the guard of honor, they are also military inclined. And the way the strangers who are visitors today, the way that they are performing tells that indeed they also are abreast with the military standards, and that the military standards are universal. Now, the two presidents, they work now. The inspection, the two presidents, President Bio and the Sudanese leader, don't go up the stage again.
Your Excellency, President of the Republic of Sudan and Commander-in-Chief of the Sudanese Armed Forces, end of the inspection. May I have your permission to carry on with the rest of my sir?
The leader of this guard of honor don't take the permission, and that ends the guard of honor. Now the Sudanese leader and President Bio, they march now on top of the red carpets, come meet the delegation, where they welcome the first person and the Foreign Affairs Minister, President Bio de Schwam, and the second, the Chief Minister, and you get the Resident Minister at West, and also further dignitaries, where the President, the show, whilst First Lady Fatima Bio, they at the back. At the back of it on, at the background, where they get the cultural sound, the drums, they play. So the two presidents having a smiling face, and to the smile whilst greeting the delegation, and also President Bio also the shakan with the Sudanese delegation will also come. Yes, the two presidents now. They move for go inside the lounge for go get bilateral discussion. That's the two presidents moving now. For go inside the lounge for get bilateral discussion. Well, the two presidents don't stand. That is President Bio and President Abdul Fattah al-Burhan, Abdul Rahman Burhan. So two don't team up, photo ops, and the two they shake hands with a smiling face. As protocol demands, the two presidents they enter. The two presidents they enter the lounge for go get one-on-one discussion. So viewers, this now waiting the happen now the Freetown International Airport here in Lunge. Usai we get the two presidents Abdel Fattah al-Burhan, Abdul Rahman al-Burhan, we now the president of the Transitional Sovereign Council of Sudan, come on a day walking visit na Sierra Leone. As we can see here and there from all the way to they say, they don't come down, they don't go through the guard of honor. He has also been welcomed, and also they don't can get photo ops. I'm warm welcome for na State House where na Mike Brewer.
I'll say them two countries they work together.
So one thing where I observe what can so you see the ambience, everything, the kind set up for welcome this president. This type of welcome is so huge. So people will say, oh, where they welcome this guy welcome, no say something is big is coming to Sierra Leone. What is that thing?
Well, I can speak to that. What's in the camp to Sierra Leone? I call it the communique go speak to that to the foreign minister for Idam. But what they say, countries and countries for work together. I mean, Sierra Leone is a very peaceful country. We are the most peaceful country in West Africa, the third peaceful country in Africa, according to the recent peace index of the whole world. So we get a lot for share, right? When I talk about peace consolidation, we have a lot to share. And so countries that they tap into, what to make Sierra Leone peaceful, what to make Sierra Leone not the best country when it comes to peace. So, I mean, if you see countries in the camp, President Bio, they chair forums, then that tells you, say, we are a very peaceful nation. We are very religious tolerant. We are very regionally tolerant in a lot of things and with some countries they need for tapping into.
Okay, so thank you very much, Mike Brewer. So viewers, Dande na Mike Brewer na just talk to so when the director of communications na status who say they don't talk to we small, but this particular visit and also they don't make a known to we say the ministers of foreign affairs can sign a communique, but until the communique can go know it's in the inside. Well, viewers, I also get another person here where they're very close to the powers that be. When are the president, when are the presidential spokesman, when are Alpha Khan, we they with we are so today. We can't tell we small but this visit. So good afternoon and welcome to our service.
Good afternoon and good afternoon, my people in a salon.
So you know say you know the power a mouthpiece and you know the power in Turkman, and this type of visit here don't come, and this president don't come. Everybody they wonder why this president can. We know say the power must don't talk something and yes. So waiting the reason why make this president come?
Well, first of all, we president na big man now in the world. He don't excel, he don't distinguish himself as a real statesman and a man who cares about African integration, a man who cares about world peace. We all see last August, we then call him for let go chair the United Nations Security Council for talk about conflicts in the world. He was the chairman, and Sierra Leone is a member of that, even though it is for 2 years. But in the posting where they advocate for let Africa get 2 permanent seats, with the current government of the United States, they don't support. So the UCC, President Julius Maada Bio, a good negotiator, President Maada Bio, a peacemaker. They don't show that one day. During his own time where he developed himself in politics, he has always been on the side of peace and security, now Sierra Leone, Africa, and the rest of the world. So if this President Kanaya, I'm not go surprised for say he come for let he come touch base with President Bio, for let he go learn from him, for let they exchange ideas about how they self go able to get lasting peace in their own country, Sudan, where all man will say at the moment they self they palm small kuskas. So if he can, the president is called the president of the Transitional Sovereign Council of the Republic of Sudan. His Excellency Abdul Fattah Burhan Abdul Burhan. So he can meet with young President Dr. Julius Maada Bio, who himself now be former military man, we don't fight in the trenches, we don't make peace with the enemies, where they try for find ways also through development and through strategic planning for where we will get conflict-free country, Sierra Leone. And if we get conflict-free Sierra Leone, we could also get conflict-free in Africa. So now that make this man come for a working visit. When I say working visit, now then two no more than they inside it, and they talk the talk. When you come out and we say some of the things that we then talk about, the pag or whisper to we, and then we go able for make with people in the salon. Here it is.
As the talkman for the president or as the mouthpiece for the president, now you don't talk say for Kalan from peace for President Bio based on his background. Well, what is Salon people at the end of the day go get for benefit from this visit, even though we know hear from the communicate, but as the presidential talkman, you must don't get something we go don't can use.
I think that the benefit is mutual. First of all the two countries are members of the African Union. So at the end of the day, the main benefit could be in the promotion of peace and security in Africa. And when peace and security, everything else will follow. Sudan is a sister country to Sierra Leone. The president will come, my brother president, so President Bio, like I said, then come for exchange ideas. But President Bio having been there, in fact, for him, he don't be as a head of state since 1996. Come back in 2018, he did in 2023, he's going to head to 2028. And through all of that, they should see he's ready for negotiate, even with the enemies, for go bring and come, make we talk. Now this man done with rebel war, like it or not. Now he go na bush, go fend the rebel leader, he bring come, he say, Lord, stop for fetch. Maybe these are the kind of examples that the President Burhan come find out from him how it can be done. Because no war, no fighting, no conflict, then they done at the war front. You get for sit on a table or on a talk. At the end of the day, then get for shake hands with whoever is the adversary, for let them know say, countries, the people who live there are the same, and then for work for the same country. That is why here in Sierra Leone today, we're happy. We get this kind of gold, where some people they try for turn to brass. We will not allow that. Thank you very much.
Okay, so thank you very much, Ina Alhaji Alpha Kanu. We say we get a gold where some people they try for turn to brass. From the presidential spokesman, in say waiting the pardon talk 9 years. Now that President Bio a big man now on the world and na peace negotiator. And we all know say Sudan, not to eat in secret, say Sudan self-help be small kuskas. So in say one of the reasons we make the man can learn from how President Bio doing in terms as a military leader, where it go back to democratic rule. So these are some of the things them where the presidential spokesman don't talk. So Fambul, they all on a short break because all they come back, we go for can get usai the two foreign affairs ministers of the two countries, we go for can sign a communique, and that communique they now go tell exactly waiting Salon go get for benefit and waiting Sudan Sepse go get for benefit from this paddy business here. So where the two presidents don't go sit down inside for tie and start fine one until we come back. Mina Emmanuel Samoa.
Fattah, Abdul, President of the Republic of Sudan. On behalf of the people of the Republic of Sierra Leone, His Excellency the President of the Republic, I kindly welcome you to the shores of Sierra Leone to meet with your brother, His Excellency the President. May I seize up the opportunity now to once again introduce members of His Excellency's delegation and members of his cabinet. I am Timothy Kappa, Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation of the Republic of Sierra Leone. Dr. David Moynihan Senior, the Chief Minister of the Republic of Sierra Leone. Retired Inspector of Police, Mr. Maury Lengo, is the Minister of Internal Affairs. Thank you. And here are members of the National Security of the Republic of Sierra Leone. It is with this great privilege and honor, Your Excellency, that I invite your kind support to welcome the Republic of Sierra Leone.
Well, thank you very much. On behalf of the Republic of Sierra Leone, I welcome you to the Republic of Sierra Leone. We are far apart by distance and as we rightly started to say, through communication, but today we are together. And we have a shared vision for our people, and we are in touch with that is happening in Sudan. So I really also what is happening here. So on behalf of the people of Sierra Leone, I welcome you warmly. This is your home, away from home, and we are one people in Africa. So welcome to Sierra Leone.
أنا أولاً سعيد جداً بحضوري إلى هذا البلد العظيم. I am glad to visit your great country. وسعيد أيضاً بأن أكون بين رئيس وشعب سيراليون. happy to be among you, President and people of Sierra Leone. ونشكر لكم هذا الاستقبال وهذه الحفاوة التي تعبر فعلاً عن واصل العلاقة بيننا كأفارقة. We thank you very much for this warm welcome, which expresses the generosity of people. نحن كما ذكرت صحيح دولنا بعيدة، لكن كثير من الروابط في أقلية تربطنا سويا. Indeed, our country is maybe not very far away, but connectivity makes كثير من الحواجز وضعت من قبل الاستعمار للتفصيل بين الشعوب الغرب الجديدة. Many barriers have been put to block our contacts and our relationship as Africans. وضعت بواسطة المستعمرين. Here, those barriers have been put by the colonial powers. لكن نحن كشعوب أفريقية دوما نستشعر هذه المعاضل التي تبعدنا عن بعضنا البعض. Here in Africa, we seek support from outside. We seek solution from outside also. We seek solution from outside. لكن يجب أن نلتفت إلى قدراتنا، نلتفت إلى إمكانياتنا. We need to put our
attention to our powers, our possibilities to resolve those problems.
يمكن واحدة من أهداف هذه الزيارة أننا نريد أن نتشارك مع إخواننا في سيراليون كثير من معاضلنا وهمومنا ونضعهم في الصورة الحقيقية عما يدور في تلك البقعة من أرضنا.
One of the objectives of this visit is to show you, express our concerns to let you
التي تعبر فعلا عن واصل العلاقة بيننا كأفارقة.
We thank you very much for this warm welcome which expresses the generosity in Sudan.
Taking exits with President Bio, the visiting president. They get a hand wave and a clap for the dance troupe. The visiting president is now taking his exit. So, people them now show the leader of the Sudan government get for end in visit to Salon, this one-day walking visit. Guard of honor. This guard of honor, and for say goodbye to them. It's the two presidents, President Bio and President Abdul Fattah Burhan. So viewers, the two continent national anthem don't play back for say goodbye to the Sudanese leader. The guard of honor for gear a goodbye they on currently. This now the head of this team where they lead, we're there for this guard of honor.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Sudan and Commander-in-Chief of the Sudanese Armed Forces, end of your visit. Permission to march off the guard of honor personnel. Sir!
And so, the visit of the Sudanese president, the end, so the visit of the Sudanese president. Now, goodbye shake hands from the Sudanese leader. Goodbye shake hands. Now, the two presidents them they sign. Currently, the sign, the two presidents there. That President Bio and President Abdel Fattah al-Burhan. The two presidents them, the sign. Before the visiting president, they taking exits. As we can see, the people waiting at the line for team up, for say goodbye to the president. You get the foreign affairs minister, the chief minister, paramount chiefs here, another host of dignitaries. These are farewell shake hands to the President of Sudan, His Excellency Lieutenant General Abdel Fattah al-Burhan Abdel Rahman al-Burhan. This is the President of the Transitional Sovereign Council of the Republic of Sudan. Now, a day about for claim go up the plane, and President Bio, they get tete-a-tete talk. The two presidents getting tete-a-tete talk. The all two shaking hands. They smile, the two presidents. Very closer to now. Abdul Fattah, the president of Sudan, don't shake hands with First Lady. They don't claim up the anger. They go up the plane. Very energetic, climbing up the anger. They go up the plane. President Bio, don't wave to him, don't tell him goodbye. Whilst the general will come with the president of Sudan, give compliment to President Bio. Now President Bio, they use the red carpet and the First Lady, they're making way now to the lounge of the presidential terminal at the Freetown International Airport. The first gentleman, President Bio, smiling and waving to the cultural dance troupe. Now President they retire. President Bio they retire back to the presidential lounge. Now the Freetown International Airport. President and the First Lady making their way. They'll say goodbye to the President of Sudan, which is His Excellency Lieutenant General Abdel Fattah al-Burhan Abdel Rahman al-Burhan. Now President don't enter inside the lounge with the First Lady and the President of Sudan in an entourage don't enter the plane, and the plane don't close, whilst the anger way na in na the step where the president used for kandong, the anger they make way now for left the plane in the mots, lay the plane will grab. Of course the wheels of the plane they on currently, whilst the military they give the last compliments or goodbye salutes and goodbye parade to the presidents of Sudan. So the military they retire with a parade, and they end this year so today with a parade, leaving the old scene with a parade headed by the band, the military band, moving with a parade. Well, viewers, now this they happen or now this don't happen na ya so na Lunge na the Freetown International Airport na Lunge usai the president of the Transitional Sovereign Council of the Republic of Sudan, His Excellency Lieutenant General Abdel Fattah al-Burhan Abdel Rahman al-Burhan can pay one-day walking visit. Anyways, the one-day walking visit lasts for just few hours. Yaso na the Freetown International Airport na the presidential terminal area. The walking visits don't end. They start from 11:20, and the walking visit end at 12:56. That's the walking visit. Now the military band they retire. Military we can give the guard of honor. They retire with a parade. This now the ambience around waiting happen today. Now they see the anger, they left the plane now. The anger, they left the plane now. So, viewers, the military parading. The military parade for left the scene. Well, what's happen inside, we don't know. But the president of Sudan, when he come, then President Bio goes to the one-on-one, they talk. There's a lengthy discussion. This military, they retire to parade. All of them in their red shorts and black trousers with red stripes, black boots, and also black berets. Each and every one of them, they hold on to their rifles with white gloves, swinging their foot them at a very smooth pace. When you look at the military officers, straight line, they move at the same pace, the foot them. Even on to the last person, they move at the same pace. Viewers, the ceremony for the one-day walking visit for the president of the Transitional Sovereign Council of Sudan don't come to an end. And currently the plane waiting up inside the president of the Transitional Council, Sovereign Council of Sudan, it inside there. Why is the plane in wheels they on now? In entourage they inside there. This one day walking visits just lasts for a few hours here. Now the presidential terminal, now the Freetown International Airport. Well, viewers, at any time from now, we can get a press statement from the ministry. We can get a press statement from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs for tell people them what's really this particular old thing they about or the Sudanese president to Salon. And plenty of people also go to ask what's the benefits or what's the discourse. So now the table currently we get the press statements we get for be read by the Minister of Internal Affairs, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, and International Cooperation, when Musa Timothy Kaba. We go carry this press statement, and with this press statement, now for tell people them waiting or waiting at the agreements where they between the two countries or waiting the two presidents and discuss waiting Salon go benefit and waiting the Sudanese people go benefit. So viewers, now the Freetown International Airport.
No questions and answers. Yes. Come to them. Yeah. Well, okay. So, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is a press statement on the visit of General Abdul Fattah al-Burhan, President of the Transitional Sovereign Council of the Republic of the Sudan to Sierra Leone on this day, 13th of January 2025. His Excellency Dr. Julius Maada Bio, President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, met His Excellency General Abdel Fattah al-Burhan, President of the Transitional Sovereign Council of the Republic of Sudan, on 13th January 2025 in Lunge, Sierra Leone, and discussed a range of issues relating to peace and security in the Sudan and in the region. The leaders discussed and emphasized that the current conflict in Sudan continues to have devastating effect on the political and socio-economic fabric of Sudan, as well as the African continent and beyond. The protraction of the conflict in Sudan is therefore not in the geostrategic interest of Africa. The leaders further discussed and reaffirmed strong commitment to peace, de-escalation of the conflict, the need for a complete and immediate cessation of hostilities, and peaceful resolution of the conflict in Sudan through an inclusive Sudanese-led and owned process supported by the United Nations and the African Union. They acknowledged the value of collaboration and cooperation with international partners, respecting the sovereignty, unity, independence, and territorial integrity of the Republic of Sudan. The leaders also discussed and underscored the obligation to protect civilians in the Sudan conflict, in particular children, women, and ethnic minorities, who invariably bear the brunt of the conflict, underlining the further significance to implement agreed commitments to protect Sudanese civilians and ensuring accountability. The leaders, in addition, discussed the concerning dire humanitarian situation and acute food shortage insecurity in Sudan, the need for steps to be taken to facilitate safe, swift, efficient, and unhindered humanitarian access and aid delivery into and throughout the Sudan. The leaders, in acknowledging Sierra Leone's current membership of the United Nations Security Council and the African Union Peace and Security Council, agreed to maintain engagement to ensure both councils constructively work towards a peaceful settlement of the conflict in the Sudan. End of press statement. I thank you all.
Thank you very much, guys.
So, viewers, this na the press statement where the Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation of Sierra Leone, Musa Timothy Kaba, don't read to people where make people for understand waiting the two presidents and discuss with President Abdul and President Abdul Fattah Burhan of Sudan. The two leaders them of all waiting Timothy Kaba read now that now for peace, for make peace come na Sudan. So like the president of Sudan come na Salon just for come learn from President Abdul for let them share idea as to how Sudan go get peace, and also how for poor Sudan people the Sudanese people and the common Sudanese people where they suffer, how them for come up and the suffering. Then also for promote transparency and accountability.